So I knew that I could make a local club, I could make a band look like Iron Maiden in there.
How do you grow the company to that mid-level to differentiate yourself? You said you had these number of lighting systems out. How long do you do that, Rusty, before you begin this differentiation process?
I was doing now Rosa Villa at the time. So there was lots of cool bands that played there. I remember the Romantics playing there the week that Talking in Your Sleep broke.
Yeah.
And I can remember like the audience singing along and the band members looking at each other on stage.
They know the song.
Can you believe this? People know our song.
Now, were you running lights for them then?
I was running lights for the club.
For the club, yeah, okay.
So everybody that came in there's lots of cool artists at the time that came through there, and I got a lot of concert things, and I picked up a gig with Humble Pie for a little while and went out on the road with them. But all the time I was leaving my lighting systems around and coming,
reinvesting, creating a lighting system, and you leave it. How's that for product placement? That's called functional branding, right? That's brilliant.
I didn't know what it was called. It was instinct.
Good instinct, because you make it habitual. Once they see the effect of the light on the show and how the bands feel about it, how do they get rid of you?
Right.
So
anyways, another couple of guys, hit the lottery or something, and they went out and they bought lighting systems exactly like mine. Started renting them out for half. And I had this idea because I had played around with these lights a few times. There was an aircraft landing lamp that would fit inside the PAR 46 can and the PAR 64 cans, which were the staple of the lighting these days.
I just love that you know the details of the can numbers.
Yeah. So I had played around with these things, and they had unbelievable beams. So I knew that I could make a band look like Iron Maiden with these things. So I started a project, and I took another 2 months off at just building these things. So I built, 160 some of these lights, and I still had my other lights that were going to be my general front wash.
Yeah.
And I built these ACLs, and I started putting them out, and everybody else at the time is doing clubs with like 16 or 20 lights.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I'm putting 72 plus the wash up there, and there's 84 lights in a club, and people are paying me double of what I was getting paid before I left.
Even though you had the competitive fire from this other group that had come in and slashed your prices because you differentiated.
These lights were so much cooler than anything else that anybody was doing.
You made them the uncool, and you became the cool.
Yeah. And everybody had to use mine, or they looked uncool too. So every band is in competition.
So
with
that was
every
really
other band
too.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So that was really a tipping point.
Yep.